Hey, what's going on everyone? This is yours truly, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing some MOURN Offlane, but we're going to spice it up a bit more. Instead of going for more of a tank build with Tool, we're actually going to be going a more mage build on him. Let me go ahead and get my items and we can talk about it because I kind of look around the subreddit for Predecessor, and one of the clips I see a lot more than others, it's like these MOURN clips of him just doing a lot of damage with his more like magical base build. So I thought I'd kind of give that a shot, kind of take my own spin on it. We're gonna be building Soulbinder. That's item is like actually really good if you're trying to do a MOURN kind of mage build because it's so easy to cause a practice because all you need to do is Q someone and walk away because the tick damage they're taking counts towards it. So very cool stuff. Going against the Ceres, this matchup we may actually be doing pretty good in, like because like Ceres hates CC and we have plenty of CT to kind of go against her right here. Plus we have the healing. She doesn't necessarily have healing, so we can kind of out-sustain her along as we take good trade, because the one thing that kind of keeps MOURN Offlane afloat a lot of times is his passive. Being able to do that chunky damage, but also to like heal from it. It's just like a free like healing ability in a basic attack, which is very, very nice. So I'm not gonna really E initially unless I'm trying to do like a really quick one, because you can dodge that if I'm trying to charge it up. So I'm trying to see if I can bait out her Q first before I commit to it. You thought about like taking an early reset right there, you guys saw. Do a little slap, because the combo you kind of want to do is you E, memorize them, and immediately on B, because that does a lot of damage actually when you do that. So I'm trying to like actually do the right here again. I couldn't like hook her because those minions were in the way, as you guys saw. But that's a classic seeing support pick and really underestimated, as you guys saw right there, because I got a passive block there last second, and that is what actually finished it off. I may have to blink, especially. Unfortunate, but it's what it is. We still got killed. At the end of the day, seems like Yin's might be able to get the kill, unless Kame actually sees her already. So yeah, it looks like it's backing off. But yeah, no, you can't really underestimate MOURN Offlane. On his first initial release, he was really strong in the role. Then he got nerfed and kind of fell off, but then somewhere along the way he got buffed again, and now he's still viable in this role. So it's kind of funny that we have like these supports like MOURN and Narbash that are actually just automatically good offlaners. They're not like super meta defining, but they're really good utility picks. Especially since you have like the picks like the Victor and Steel offlane just falling off over time. Like Steel used to be so dominant, but not anymore. And you saw a little bit of that combo I was trying to do with I just memorized her because that's the free hook essentially to do on top of her. And you see like how much damage that does just straight up. So we're gonna probably kill her in a sec. I just need to see if I can get in range. Flappadoo. Get in range again, and Flappadoo again. So still not the best player. But again, I think part of it is because she's like, oh, this guy's playing support Offlane. I can kind of just do whatever I want, but no, it's you can't really exactly just ignore the MOURN Offlane because he does a lot of damage early on, surprisingly. And plus, it's just kind of hard to pull him out of lane. Again, like, Sales Offlane is usually good. It's just, in this matchup, it's kind of hard for her to contest the MOURN. Because she doesn't have any sustain, and MOURN has plenty of sustain. Because the thing about Sales Offlane is you kind of need to play it slow, kind of take short trades and go all in for the kill. But you can't do that against someone like a MOURN that has all these really big healing with his passive and his Q. And then you have all the CC, like double CC on his E and on B, so it makes it really hard. What? What? That is so random. What the heck? My bad. My bad. I was not expecting Zero to just go on the 2 camp. Like, that is the most random thing ever. But, I mean, she's Siren too. So, I guess it would just do be like that. It just do be like that, I guess. Have to do right there. Get the 9 damage. We have the Q healing and also the sustained damage. Being melee. So your RB is like an ability you actually want to max second because that's way better damage scaling than the E. I usually want to max E. If you're going like a normal tank build, then yeah, you max the E second. But for more damage builds, it's way better to max RB. And this time I'll be like missing white because I don't know if this Seraph is gonna like just go gank my Yin again in the jungle. Yeah, kind of discussing how simple of a passive MOURN is, but it does so many different stuff like the healing, the damage, the wave clear. Like, who knew that having like a cleave passive ability that heals you is like a really broken ability for like Offlane. I'm actually gonna back because I want the sooner you get Soulbinder up, the better it's gonna be because that's how you're gonna be able to start stacking up the passive effect of it. I'm gonna actually go Catalyst second. I think usually you do Soulbinder into Oathkeeper just to get a little bit more because you need some HP so you don't die super fast on MOURN, and Oathkeeper just synergizes really well with this kit. But since we're so far ahead, I kind of figure we can go ahead and go with the Astral Catalyst, just kind of get ahead, and so we can start going for more global ult. So you see how I'm walking away, and then there's the block that I'm looking for. I think Ceres is on the 2 actually. So I'm trying to take it. Yeah, Ceres is on laner. I'm actually gonna see if we can go for the wait. And yep, it's just that easy, ladies and gents. Because like, what makes this build fun is you pretty much can kind of just nuke people with your ult. Because like once you like get more magical power, your Q does a lot of surprisingly high damage, right? And then once you get that out of the way, then it's like you're coming in, you do your E army combo, and it does a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. I'm gonna kind of know it because I'm seeing in this really, big minion wave, so I can kind of just do whatever. But you see how much damage that's doing? Like, what is that? Honestly, we can kind of find the minion wave. So I'm gonna try to kite backwards to mine. Just do the damage, do the Q, keep thinking away, and my Yin should get the kill. Yeah, I actually really like MOURN on this mage build because, like, tank is good, don't get me wrong. But with the more mage build, I kind of feel like I can actually just kill people. At least early on, like, one thing you have to kind of get be wary of is how this build kind of plays out mid to late, where people get the damage items and you're not the most tanky individual. So if you get caught out with your pants down, you might just kind of go kaput. But at least the early mid game, you can kind of abuse it a bit. But yeah, again, just see how much damage I just keep doing right there. Let me just slap her again. Alright. We can definitely play this out. I'm sorry, but this book can never not stop being funny right here. Come back. Oh no! Come back! You coward, you started this fight! You coward, you started this fight and you want to just run away. By the way, I'm sitting on Crest 2800 gold. So we were even in terms of like what we actually have in that fight. But in terms of gold, I'm way stronger than this series. So imagine I have my items. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gents, oh my goodness indeed. Your wave clear is so disgusting too. I'm noticing with this build. Because like all your you have all your abilities scale off your magical power, essentially for damage. So going magical power means you actually can wave clear really good. And that's usually sort of the issue with MOURN Offlane. It's like wave clear is sort of meh, but with being actual damage, your wave clear can be pretty disgusting. So let's get Tempest, Catalyst. I'm actually just go straight full like magic build because I'm just doing so much damage. And oh, I think it's Jungle low. I might ult him. I don't know if that kills, but we can see what happens. I might ult, try to save the Reyna. He won't get it. Oh, we got the assist for that though. So you saw the damage was taking, that's what I mean. The damage was taking kind of like pretty fast right there. And that's why stuff like Wraith Leggings is really good, because it allows you to actually finish people off because you're doing more damage since they're low when you ult them. I saw Chimeras right here, but it seems like he's just doing his normal clears. Too bad your Q does not work on the camp. Because otherwise, these clothes might actually be just really good. But still, you see how much jumps doing with my arm being passive alone, and also some E damage. Nice. Ult in 10, so I might be trying to... I might try to gank maybe the Wraith, honestly. Either that or... Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get the Wraith. I think he saw me already. He was outside on B range. Ow. Okay. I'll just take it. Oh. 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 I canceled my base attack on accident. Otherwise, he would take way more damage. Why are bad people mid? That's... I wasn't expecting that. But I guess my bad. So yeah, let's actually build a little bit HP so I can, you know, not die to like a Wraith combo, for example. Oh, team popping off though. Team popping off. Oh no, still. Waiting the execution. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Ah, it looks like it's gonna be the early FF. How long was that match actually? Because normally I'll be like super bummed out if it's like a normal range game, but that's the nice thing about Nitro is like even if the enemy team just FF soup at really early, we got some nice showcase. Yeah, it's kind of like 12-ish minutes, but we got to about like 2 items. You got to see a lot of that nice damage kind of coming in right there, as you guys saw. So we can definitely just jump straight into a second game right here. In just a sec, and yeah, top damage on MAGE MOURN Offlane, as you guys saw. So yeah, really cool stuff. I'm really liking how this build just feels. It's just right now like his offlane is like pretty good because the damage numbers are good. Because like when he was like not good for offlane, that was kind of like at that time where his base numbers and all that stuff was kind of low, so you couldn't make him work for offlane. But recently, they buff him. I don't know if they buff him this patch, but they definitely buffed him one of the patches ago. And it's kind of like what had brought him back into like the meta in terms of like being played offlane. Because actually right now I saw his rank stats. He's being played a lot in higher ranks like Plat, Diamond, and all that. So he's definitely a very popular option for like a more utility tank. Especially since, again, like you have like the tanks like Witcher Steel just kind of falling off a little bit. They're good, but MOURN kind of offers a little bit more crazy stuff with his like blind and then his AoE memorize, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can jump straight into the second game right here and try and showcase more of this MOURN MAGE build right here. Alright, we're back with the second game right here, ladies and gents. We're gonna be running the same setup. The only thing that I'm changing is one of the minor augments to Executioner, because I did Alchemist last game. So I'm doing Executioner because I realized, hey, we're bringing a lot of mana already, so we can get away with dropping that augment to go for that extra damage we need to kind of like kill people with our ultimate. The matchup we have this time is gonna be Works, and I know the last game against Zeus was fun, but the true test of if this build is actually viable or not is against the Menace and Offlane himself, Works, and he seems like he's doing pretty good in the meta, so this should be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. Trying to slap him a little bit, there we go. So it's gonna be, I'm trying to figure out how this is gonna go because I think the problem is like Morun can kind of cheese some like offlane matchups because he can just heal a lot more than the other, but Grux has a lot of healing and damage, so it's gonna be kind of trickier to kind of go for the kill onto him, I feel like, compared to other matchups. So I have to wait and see how this goes. Up to level 2, so I'm gonna just start backing off because we do not want to get stuck in the bad trades into Grux. The main thing we have going against him is we have a lot of CC, and Grux hates the CC, but his healing comes from his RB, and he's going, yeah, Bloodlust. So yeah, he has a lot of healing, so we're gonna have to for sure go Tainted Scepter second, so we can actually kind of counter it a little bit. I don't think we can really like stop him though still. Because like anti-healing is good against Grux, but there's only so much healing you can stop from him like going through. So like the RB healing still like follow him, and then he has Bloodlust as his augment, so he's gonna be healing just so much, right? So that's just something to keep in mind, that like it anti-heal helps with the matchup, but it doesn't guarantee it turns everything in your favor. But at least he's like pushing the lane in a lot for us, so we don't have to worry about bad ganks for the present moment. But so we're gonna have to just kind of play for more scaling, which I mean Grux kind of scales too. It's just more like we have to kind of play for team fight. Is what I'm trying to get at, because I think trying to solo kill Grux is gonna be not realistic if he's playing his cards right. So oh shoot, he's missing, right? There he is. So we can get some nice damage going on right there, but he just heals that back up, as you guys seen right there. He took a lot of minion damage though, because he went really hard right there. Nice. The execution damage coming in clutch for our damage to kind of kill him right there, as you guys saw. So very good. Trying to see if I can last hit a little bit, but not quite happening right here. There we go. Yeah, I can probably still take this pretty fast. It's gonna take a little bit, but I think I have enough time before Grux shows back up in lane. Yeah, the passive just helps out a lot too. There we go. We have an ultimate now that's pretty big. There's a part of me that really wants to try Predecessor, because I think that item is unironically like really good at MOURN for this kind of build. But it's kind of awkward to build that if you want to build Soulbinder, which that's why I want to keep doing this build, since I think Soulbinder actually synergizes really good with him. So we're gonna opt to like just keep going Soulbinder. Because the layer kind of falls off as the game goes on. That's why it's kind of awkward to build it at a second and third, because then you're losing out a lot of that advantage that the item usually provides. A little bit last hit right there. So he's level 6. So keep in mind, he's actually going like the tainted item because he knows how much healing Morun does, so well played by him. So yeah, obviously Tainted Scepter second, and then we're gonna go Catalyst third. Because I think like if you try and do this mage build on Morun, playing around your ultimate, you want to really spam the heck out of your ultimate, because like being able to blind people all the time and just apply the damage is so good. And then I have Tainted Scepter, I'm also applying anti-heal to all of them. So very cool stuff we can do with this. Going for Ceres, Grux is following. Yeah. So this puts me in a little bit off. Okay, nice, he gets out, because I didn't want to fight that, because then I would lose all these minions right here, and that would be very sad Joey right there. So trying to see if we can clear this out a little bit better. This Grux is probably going to contest me here in the sec. Nice. He actually missed a lot of minions right there because he was trying to like help the sales, which is what you should do. Especially you have like a my jungle just invading her. But nothing really amounted to it because he got out using the blast cone. So well played by my Chimera right there. Okay, looks like he's trying to like anticipate the Chimera gank because he just invaded earlier. That thing is like, yeah, she's too far away. Oh, what the? Yeah, I just think that gank was just not gonna happen unless like I'm right on top of him. What the? Okay. I'm gonna ult this because my team is fighting Painters, but also I'm trying to get in to help my Chimera, hopefully. Nice. That's like a really good combo right there. That was actually really well timed by Chimera to ult right in that instance. Because Grux can get out if you have Blink, but because Chimera ulted him, stun him, I can Blink, memorize him, beat him, and then we just finish him off right there before he can even like blink out. Like that's how you get people like kill early game. It's not necessarily like when the blink is down. Like obviously when the blink is down, that makes it a lot easier. But when you can like do the CC combos to where they can't even get out in the first place is what's really big. I should have probably like pushed on that tower because I could have got that local gold. Because I didn't know how long that Chimera was gonna take to finish that mini fight by himself. But there was no need to do it anyway since oh, I messed this up a little bit. Oh, come on. One more hit. So I think I'm gonna stay here. It's kind of awkward. I really want to build Soulbinder, but Grux is always pushing into me. So I want to like get the last hits. Actually, he's kind of just like doing last hits, so I think I can do a quick recall and then maybe make it back in time. Oh, what the? Okay, I'm gonna try to see if we can cut Hauser off. Oh, he looks like should be able to get him. Nice. Grux is missing. Okay, nice. We have our first item. Grux with 10 Blaze, we're gonna heal less, but that's not his best first power spike. So there might be a chance we could kill Grux. Because we have the damage to maybe do so. We have the anti-heal, so that's very good. Lincoln 20, still his left side. So yeah, we can actually get a little bit aggressive. Okay. He's ulting us, so I guess we run away. We got one stack off, he's half HP. He's gonna probably kill us again. Oh my god, he interrupted our B again. That's kind of bullish. If there wasn't a giant mini wave right there, I was thinking about actually just linking in and eating him. We had the damage to do it. And if we were able to get our E off without being interrupted, we could actually kill the Grux because that was too easy to just cancel. Like this is one of those matchups where it's kind of hard to get our E off. Because the ideal time we want to use it is when he's also trying to interrupt us, as you guys saw. But we get Tempest, we have Tainted Scepter, so we actually are very strong again going into him now. So now we can finally start building Catalyst, because that's the item we want to use, because especially now we start global ulting, we can kind of kill people more reliably, and now we get to reduce cooldown when that does happen, so we can kind of just keep spamming over and over again. Wow, it's really satisfying just playing that entire wave instantly. Ult in 10, keep that in mind. We have Blink still, very good. We're like really... Actually, yeah, we can kind of just go in on you, Grux. Come back here. Nice. Yeah, we kind of cooked right there. Because I saw he didn't have a second item. We have 2 item advantage. And we have Tempest. Like, really good engagement too. So yeah, we just kill him right there. So this matchup is actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe it would have been a little bit different if he went a different item. But if he went Sky Splitter first, then he just cooked. He just died really fast to our builds. And that's the beauty of this like mage build. Is like we just scale very, very nicely. And Morun usually he kind of falls off. His damage does more so than anything. But I actually want to like farm a little bit longer so I can get Catalyst on this reset. Maybe follow the Chimera a bit. Get the kill. Another kill for the road. And we're going on to the TV. Pull him in. Actually kill him. Nice. Dude, if we had Catalyst right there, we got ultimate back instantly. Guaranteed. So that's why now we should build it. Get that bad boy online. And yeah, we can go Oathkeeper. I kind of want to do Wraith Leggings, but bringing more HP to kind of complement Tainted Scepter's HP could be pretty nice. So I'm trying to see who we can gank next. I'm kind of looking at the Howitzer potentially. Gox is right here, along with Ceres. Trying to see if I can bait them coming to us. Memorize him, because there was looking. Slap her around a little bit. Oh my god, imagine the 2 supports doing more damage than the 2 bruisers. That is crazy, ladies and gents. Absolutely wild. Cause yeah, we're like again, like why is it that like we have all these supports going and other worlds besides support and doing more damage than the other actual heroes in their respective roles? Interesting. Very interesting, I might say too. Oh, we have Primal too, so now every time we ult, now we apply the Primal burn. Oh my goodness, they are cooked, ladies and gents. Yeah, let's go Wraith Leggings, because now we're just trying to snowball more and more and more to get the execution, get net execution passive. Might as well finish off Oathkeeper, just so our basic attack kind of slaps with the Oathkeeper passive and our own passive. So I'm looking at left. Once they get to like half HP, I'm gonna try. I was ult him and see how much damage that's gonna take down to. Oh, she knows she can't mess around with me right now. That is funny. I want to fight someone. I really do. Thank you, Witch. Oh no, he liberated it. No. I do see him still. What? Wait, I still kill him. Oh my god, that is illegal. Oh my god, I still kill him, man. Oh no, we're cooking too hard. Aw, come back. Wait, I can ult. Wait, this deck dies, right? The deck died, why? Wait, I could house it too. Oh my god. OP Mourn ultimate, am I right? Like, actually, that is kind of crazy. Wait, I need to kill her. Let me kill you. Come back. Oh no, he might ult me. No. They went on me. They really wanted to kill. I think that, yeah, the enemy team is just absolutely cooked right here, ladies and gents. GG's. That was actually really funny, because I was not expecting to, like, get that. I didn't expect to get that kill on, what was it, the Deca? Or whoever, like, went away and I got really sad, but then like because I went like Wraith Leggings and all this magical power, the executioner, like my Q actually just executed them. That is crazy. No, this is so fun. I need to like play this more often because like playing more offlane is can be kind of hit or miss because it's kind of like matchup dependent. Like if I went for my more tank build, then it'd be kind of like a slow like fighting where like I'm doing damage to Grux over time and he's trying to do his damage, but since I'm building tanky, it's kind of like long drawn out fights. Doesn't feel that exciting when I'm playing Morn. But playing him on this more magic based build where I can actually just like execute people with my ultimate, like I actually did so much damage this game. And I guarantee you, all this damage really came in hard. And that last third of the game, where I have all my items online, and then I'm starting to like use my ults back to back on people, and then just finish them off with my like Q. That is so satisfying right there. Wow. I mean, I think these are like the kind of like builds and like augments that are like just so well made. Because it's kind of like the same thing. Well, when Not Bad got his first like rework a while back, well, he got more physical scaling and all that, where he's like dunks hurt a lot, his base attacks hit a lot. He's still best as a support, and that kind and his and that new kick actually made him a better support. But that change alone made him like an actual like jungler and be fit into offlaner kind of role. And it's like the same thing with like Morn. Well, now we have this augment that it applies this Q to everyone. So now you can run this build where you try and maximize your Q damage and just actually go for a more execute alt global builds. And it's just so fun. I don't know if it's like this is like too broken or like too like annoying because it did felt really impressive when I can just kind of look at the map, see someone's 1/3 HP, use my ult, and they just die, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's pretty funny, right there. But they might go look at nothing again because he is so versatile support at the end of the day, and if he's like doing a lot of damage, because like I think his base kit he actually does a respectable amount of damage, and then if you actually build him damage, it's doing a lot of like high damage. So we have to wait and see what Med decide to do with them. But as long as they can keep this kind of more mage build still viable, I think it's the best approach because it is just so fun to play this build. It's just so unique. Like play style that I want to like see them keep in because it makes like some of these like matches more fun if you decide to go for it. But that's enough from me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If not already, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss a single beat by yours truly. But other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.